and shit until people come in. Uh, that's interesting. I'll do a video on that later. Okay. Today I was working on something different today. Like I told you, I'm always trying to bring new content. What up, Joe? What up, Sam, man? All right. What up, Aunt? You? I'm actually working on new content today. That's what I've been doing all day. What up, Lee? Jay? Everybody hit that like button for me, yo. How you feeling, my brother? How you feeling is more important to me than how I'm feeling. How you doing, Bernard? I'm fine. Thank you for asking, although I appreciate you. I'm like a little tired and shit. What up, Daiquiri? Nah, I didn't see Ray Lewis's comments. Let's get a link going on in here. How you doing, Ava? Okay. Don't get in an accident. Nah, I understand that, Joe. Where the hell you think I was going with it? I wasn't going nowhere with it. What up, Tiffany? What up, Miss Mahogany? I just got your text. Mahogany, I just got your text. I'm gonna look at it. If you would have sent it to me earlier, I would have stopped what I was doing. That's what it is. If you was looking at it earlier, yeah. Well, I usually dress like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. On days that I think I need a pickup, you know what I'm saying? What up, Pat? I'm working on a script. It should be about. If I get it filmed, it should be about 5-10 minutes long at most. I have a concept down. I've been writing, doing a couple storyboards. That's what I've been working on today. That's what I've been working on today. I've also been doing a little bit of studying on film creation today. Can I get some likes in here, y'all? I appreciate that. So that's what I've been working on today. I don't just want to bring to y'all what I have been bringing. I also want to, create content like that. I want to create short stories and things as such. What up, Turnpike? Did I say what's up to Tiff yet? Yeah, I said, what up, Zoo? So that's what I've been working on today. I'm trying to bring different content. Only problem with that is I need a cameraman. Okay, that's what it is. You said River Alexander. That's what it is, Jay. Respect. I need a cameraman, though. That's my issue right now. I've had an actual cameraman. There's a couple of things I could do. You in New York City, Joel? Joel, if you're in New York City, we could get to work Monday. Matter of fact, we can start shooting this weekend. That'd even be better. You're in New York City. Obviously, the cameraman has to be in New York City, everybody. Exactly. But, I appreciate the effort, though. Nah, definitely. Proof is always good. That's usually the issue with people. What up, Christopher? That's usually the issue with people when you see them in the comment section. Like, people are always. Do you notice how often people will bash my video, talking about how I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and then like a couple of days later we find out that I was either spot on or close enough that it wasn't insanity that I said what I said. So you got to take a lot of shit with a grain of salt. But it's always good to have some kind of something to reference. It's always good to have a reference. Fam, what you talking about, Zoo? Fam. That's probably what she meant to write. Let's hit that like button, y'all. Yeah, like that happens all the time. But I don't want to not respond to the negativity, but I don't want to respond to everything that's negative because then, you know, what is that to the people that's showing the channel love? Then if I spend so much time with the people that's being negative, that mean I'm not spending enough time with the people that's showing us love. So a lot of times if somebody is making some kind of stupid ass comment and it's not based in reality, or they're trying to argue against fact with their opinion, a lot of time I'll just go right past it. You want to argue your, you know, against fact. You want to argue your opinion against fact. I mean, what the fuck am I gonna do with that? No matter what I say, the person is still the person is still gonna be on whatever the fuck they on. So, you know, it is what it is. I do want to make some appreciate you, Zoo. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, Zoo says, forget those haters. You have solid intelligence. Half of the time, I don't really pay. I mean, I'm the type. I'm like this, right? I'm gonna tell you how I am. I'll get more ups. I'll be more concerned with an individual, not because of their inability to understand where I'm coming from. They might hurt themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Having bad, you know, not having an open mind or having bad intel or whatever the case might be. Appreciate you, Jay. Jay says, Zoo, that's why I'm here. Force is highly intelligent. I have reasonable intelligence. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, so what up, Kenyatta? I try to make sense. I'm reasonably intelligent. Well, you got to understand, like I'm always talking about, you got to understand there's a lot of undiagnosed mental illness out here in the world. So sometimes that's one of the main reasons why I try to avoid conflict, because you got to understand there's some people that they can't, you know, there's a lot of undiagnosed mental illness. Like you'll be surprised. Like I don't know how many of y'all like dabbled in the field or whatever the case might be, but there's a lot of people out here that have the inability to understand basic how do you say, I know what I'm cause and effect. There's a lot of people that can't understand basic cause and effect. So when you explaining something to them, or when you're talking about something that happened, they can't, you know, they can't get from point A to point B. So you can't really have a conversation with them about certain things because they can't even understand basic cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, you know, that's one of the reasons why the mental illness, you know, it's not allowing for them to use to look at things, you know, in the entire thing. They can only see, you know, some things they just can't see. You understand what I'm saying? And you can't get upset at them because they're suffering. You know what I'm saying? Like they're suffering. Like I almost got into it with some dude, but I could see his mental illness acting up. You understand what I'm saying? And so, you know, while some people thought I should have been upset, I didn't get upset. I would, you know, I felt bad for him. I think that says Casey. Peace to you, Young King. Appreciate you. Dope channel. Appreciate you. But y'all gotta remember, y'all make the channel. Y'all make the channel. Y'all make the lives. Y'all make everything. I'm just a moderator at best. The dope part isn't the video. The dope part is always the comment section. Always feel free to come into the comment section and express yourself. You understand what I'm saying? That's what makes channels, the comment section. The videos are going to be videos. You know? I'm not doing art currently. If I was doing art, then yeah, it would be the video. But I'm not doing art currently. I want to do art. If I had a cameraman, I can do art. I want to do art. Currently I'm just making you know, nah, that Chiraq video, it should do better, but you got to understand, And says we doing numbers on that Chirac video and laughed out loud. That Chirac video, it should do better. But when I do videos like that, I don't expect to get numbers. I don't expect to do when I put it like this. If you look at any of the Sandro Guzman Feliz videos, I didn't expect any of those videos to do good. I didn't do them because I expected them to do good. That wasn't my motivation behind doing them. The Drake videos I expect to do good. If I do a video about, I'll talk about that Chicago thing in a second. Give me 1 second, Joe. If I do a video about Tekashi, I expect that, I want those to do good. But when I do pieces or I give my opinions about, current events, especially terrible ones, yeah, I don't really expect those videos to do good because, for one, most of y'all aren't ignorant. And so a lot of those things don't necessarily appeal to y'all. Does that make sense? Like my base audience, the people that I'm usually speaking with, because I'm not speaking to anybody, I'm speaking with y'all. The people that I'm usually speaking with, a lot of those things, it's not necessarily something that's like, you want more intellectual, smarter things. That's how come I can have a video that does 500,000 views, but that same video, but I could have a video that do 500,000 views and I don't even have freaking 20,000 subs because that video that does the 500,000 views, that's not my base audience. You understand? Does that make sense? You understand what I'm saying? I just did a video that crossed over. That's it. It crossed over, but that's not my base audience. What up, Kim and them? I love that name. Hold on. They suffer. Sandman says they suffer, but it causes others to suffer as well. Yeah, undiagnosis, irregular psycho. Yes, exactly. A lot of people, they have, undiagnosed mental illnesses, and sometimes since we, as and see, I don't want to say we because mental illness is so prevalent. I'm pretty sure that there's people in here right now that has some sort of a mental illness. I'm pretty sure that if you take me to a certain doctor, he's going to say that I have a mental illness. You understand what I'm saying? But it's some people's mental illnesses are just debilitating. You understand what I'm saying? It's like the person that could drink and go to work. Then you have the person that could drink, but they can't stop drinking. They got to drink until they pass out. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, like I'm trying to explain. Kim and West says, Lauryn Hill said, you got to throw a motherfucking in the message so the ignorant will heal you. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Appreciate you saying, man. He asked about the Chicago thing. First of all, Chicago that's I think that's the number one issue in Chicago, mental illness. Like that's the number one issue. Like right now, Chicago's number one issue is mental illness. Mental illness, and then probably after that, it's a lack of guidance. You have a lot of people. You have a lot of people that they just never really had. I don't want to say the word OG, but I want to say they never really had direction in their life. You understand what I'm saying? So now these people that's never really had direction in their life, they in their late teens, they in their early 20s. You know what I'm saying? They never had direction. You got the blind leading the blind. So of course you're gonna have unnecessary killings, and you're gonna have shootings everywhere, and you're gonna have people just doing things and involving just the regular masses in the BS because there is no guidance, if that makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? There's no guidance. And that's like the number one issue. Nah, I'm good. That's like the number one issue in everybody hit that like button when y'all come in. Wait, why do you hate that show First 48? Kim and him. Patrick Green says mental illness cause mental illness cause more times than not undiagnosed goes, I'm gonna say, more times than not undiagnosed, and people suffer lifelong debilitating disease. Exactly, 100%, yo. Put it like this. Sometimes wait, Kim and M West, why did you say that you hate the first 48? I don't watch that show. I don't watch a lot of shit. I seen it before, don't get it wrong. I've watched the show before. What up, DJ? But you got to understand, that's what people that go to watch that show. You know what I don't watch? I don't watch reality television. I couldn't tell you shit that happened on the Housewives or of anything. That's what it is, DJ. I had somebody come spend time with me yesterday. That was a beautiful day. Yeah, I don't watch reality television at all. Not at all. Because most of, not for nothing, but I don't want to say. I would love to say, but I don't want to say. It's okay. You could be nosy. Kim and M West says, you know, half them kids and people be homeless and poor and drugged out. I got into an argument with somebody one time. Everybody hit that like button when y'all come in here. I got into an argument. Wait, what are you talking about? The people on reality television or the people on First 48? First of all, the people on reality television, they usually did. Do y'all remember what was one of the first reality TV shows? Yeah, scripted. What was one of the first reality TV shows that was on MTV? It was MTV something or other. I forgot what they called it when they used to bring all the kids in the house and fuck, I forgot the name of it. Real World, copy. Thanks, Jay. What up, Ant? Yeah, thank Ant. Real World, right? You know they got sued once, right? Remember the Real World Hawaii? I saw the Real World Hawaii. I watched that, and it was actually really entertaining. It was more entertaining than usual. What up, Terrence? You know why? Yeah, and we know you know everything, Ant. You know why the Real World Hawaii was so entertaining? Because they was literally pumping gas in the house to make the inhabitants of the house horny. They was everybody hit that like button when y'all come here. They was literally pumping gas in the house through the ventilation system to make the people in the house horny, want to have sex and want to get drunk. And they got sued. And they got sued also for that, and they got sued, I believe, because of the girl that they had to send the girl to alcohol because she became an alcoholic when she got there, but they didn't know that alcoholism ran in her family. And one of the things that they used to do on the Real World is whatever drugs you want, they used to make sure that if they were available, rehab. There you go. I don't know why I'm missing words. One of the they used to pumping. They did no rehab. No, they was pumping some kind of hormone or something into through the fucking shits, like laughing gas or some shit. I don't know what the fuck. And to make them horny. That's why if you watch the Real World Hawaii, they were having more sex than on any other fucking Real World. Everybody was banging everybody. And they had the one black guy. That used to never be in the house. Remember? And he actually got a job as one of the VJs, video jockey. Nah, they don't stand for vagina. He actually got a job as one of the VJs on one of the video program shows. It was the black tall guy. He used to never be in the house. Never be in the house. What up, Sean John? He used to never be in the house. That guy got a job on, and the rest of them, they had I think she was Asian, or she was I don't know what she was. I don't want to just throw shit out there. I don't know what she was, but they had to send her to rehab During the show, they took her outdoor while they were filming. They had to send her to rehab while they were filming because they did not know that alcoholism ran in her family. That was their excuse. But what really was happening was, I believe they was just drugging them. Yeah, so God, we got on this, but yeah, but mental health issues, that's some real shit. That's why I don't watch put it like this, if you don't have a mental health issue, you're not going to get on a reality television show. So you got to understand this. Because you're going to be whack. You're going to be boring. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to be whack. You're going to be boring. Like, they're not going to put you on a reality television show. They want people on a reality television show that can't control themselves, that can't control their impulses, that are going to do some weird shit, that's going to start fights, that's going to have a lot of sex, that's going to overdrink, that's going to get high. That's who they want on these reality television shows. They want people that's going to, yeah, exactly. Ignorant selves. Casey says ignorant selves. Yeah, that's what they want. You understand what I'm saying? If you act normal, they don't want you. That's not going to get, exactly. Terrence says all for ratings. They're not going to get no ratings if you're a normal person. Yo, I personally know Flavor Flav. I'm saying I've been in his crib. He used to live on 165th Street in the Grand Concourse in this building called 1020. I used to live in the same building. I've been in the nigga crib. I've chilled with the nigga. I've hung out with the nigga. He is a cool dude. Just like he's cool on funny story. Yeah, wanted me to, they was trying to, well, my peoples was trying to talk about rap with him, but I was like, I wasn't interested. So he had an album that they was actually working on around that time. And they was trying to get me to try to talk to him to get on the album or to help him with the album or whatever the case is. What up, Jill? And I just didn't want to do it. Yo, you got to know your own value out here, y'all. You got to know your own value. You understand what I'm saying? That's very important. Everybody hit that like button when y'all come in here. Yeah, Flavor Flav is a cool dude. Yo, I'm going to explain to y'all. It took Flavor Flav about 45 minutes to walk to the corner store right across the street. You want to know why? Because if you saw Flav and you wanted to talk, he would stand there and talk with you as long as you wanted to talk. He'd stand there and talk to you. If you was out your window, people would just be yelling at Flav, yo, Flav, and he'd stop and yell back with you out your window for about 5-10 minutes. He enjoys his celebrity. Everybody hit that like button when y'all come in here. He enjoys, yeah, he enjoys his celebrity. He's never fronting. He's never trying to be, yo, the motherfucker used to just walk around there. Yo, I'm telling you, he used to just walk around the hood, Joe. The first time he invited me to his house, like I was just like, we was just chilling. I was with my homeboy. My homeboy used to hang out with him all the time. I just never did. Yo, what up, Padrino? My homeboy used to hang out with him all the time. I really didn't hang out with him that much. You understand what I'm saying? I hung out with him like a couple of times. Remember, like when it was family day, you know, when his baby moms and everybody come, and it's family day, and you see all of his baby moms in the front of the building with all the kids, and it just be flooded and this shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. He was a cool dude, though. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of, you know, it turns me off when people try to be disrespectful to him. He's really a cool dude. And my brother used to dance for Public Enemy, but like back in the 80s. So I don't know how I'd be. I wouldn't really want to be famous, to be honest with you. I wouldn't want to be rich. I would want to just be able to, you know, live comfortably. That's fine with me. No, I've never met KRS-One. Although I was at the Rucker when KRS-One showed up. That's a big nigga, yo. So there's this dude that used to rap on everybody know what Rucker is, Rucker Park, basketball park, where they have the EBC basketball tournament where all the fucking nah, I'm not dunking no more, Padrino. I mean, if I work out, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If I decided to actually work out and get back to being able to like to get my bounce back, I could do it. But Sebastian Telfair. What about Sebastian Telfair? Actually, I used to play basketball with somebody that grew up with him, to be honest with you. Kinda, yeah and no. I'm getting back into it. Yeah, Rucker Park. I'm getting back into it. I need to work out more. Yeah, we could always go hoop, my dude. You in the Bronx, you in the X. We could always go hoop on a weekend. I can't hoop on weekdays no more because I'm doing this. But we could always go hoop on a weekend. I'll let you know what it is. I still got that handle. I got that step back. I can still ball. Fat Joe, no, I've seen Big Pun though. So I was at the Rucker and we was watching. I forgot who was playing that day, but there was this dude that named Supernatural. Nah, I don't look at Power. I might start looking at it though. There was this dude named Supernatural that used to be a rapper that used to be on one of the radio stations here, and he used to be like supposed to be some kind of dope rapper. He used to always brag about how nobody could beat him in a battle. He's the best rapper ever. This and this and that. And so he was just talking mad shit one day. Yeah, Supernatural. He was just talking mad shit. So he's supposed to be at Rucker because he was he's supposed to be at Rucker because he was the halftime show. So KRS-One was on the radio and he was like, yo, he gonna be down at Rucker. I'm coming down to Rucker right now to come battle him or some shit. When Supernatural heard that KRS-One was coming down to the Rucker, that nigga Supernatural bounced. When KRS-One came down to the Rucker, that nigga just walked onto the middle of the court. The whole fucking arena, the whole fucking park flooded around that nigga. Like, it was crazy. Like, everything stopped, yo. Everything stopped, yo. It was crazy. Everything. Everybody just flooded around him. And he looked like a giant amongst dwarfs. He looked like, I don't know what to say, but he looked like he was like 7 feet tall. Everybody else was like 5'5". He was just standing there. Everybody was he was looking around for the Supernatural guy. Yo, this shit was dope. That shit was dope. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit was dope. Yep, I believe it all. Look, man. I should go get my homeboy and do some videos with him about this. You know what the first paper was? The first magazine that actually started covering hip hop? Y'all know what the first magazine? Hit that like button when y'all come here. Y'all want to know what the first magazine that actually started covering hip hop was? Village Voice. Y'all know what the Village Voice is, right? What up, Ghost? Yeah, there was gonna be no show, but I could not do it, yo. I put it in the comments. There wasn't gonna be one, man. I just could not do it, yo. I had to drag myself to it. You feel me? That Village Voice. That's a gay publication. That publication is the deal. You want to know where the first clubs that really started pushing hip hop was? Down in the Village. Y'all know about the Village, right? They have gay stuff all week long. And then they'll have the one day where it's hip hop. African Bambaataa, he's the godfather of rap, right? He ushered everything in, right? No. In the Bronx, we had hip hop first because we had the shit out in the parks. I'm talking about after the shit was in the parks and the parks started blowing up with that shit. the freaking people from downtown started coming uptown and they started covering it. The Village Voice started covering it. Then venues, you got to get into a club. You understand what I'm saying? And the only clubs that was allowing for rap to come into the clubs was the gay clubs. No. I didn't say that was the first place. No, the rap originated in the Bronx, in the Bronx. Okay, let's just get that straight. I'm not saying that both things can be true, my brother. Yeah. So when I hear, I mean, I've heard more stuff. I've heard a lot of stuff. I just don't cover a lot of things because, what up, Tyrone? I just don't cover a lot of things because me telling you that, like, then people are gonna say, "Where's your proof?" Because you know people nowadays, if you don't got pictures of shit, they don't believe nothing. Gotta have pictures. Gotta have pictures. They don't believe nothing. So how do you know the moon isn't made out of cheese? Like, we don't got, but the moon ain't made out of cheese. How do you know? We don't got pictures. It wasn't really battle raps. It was DJs battling each other. You would have DJs show up with one DJ got his sound system, the other DJ got his sound system, and then they'd be battling like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what it was. It wasn't even really battle. It wasn't battle rap like that. It was, we got, you know what I'm saying? Like, one DJ show up with like whatever his sound system is, his crates, his speakers, his, you know, then you plug into the fucking lamp post, and the other DJ do the, you know, and that's how, you know what I'm saying? That's what was happening. You know what I'm saying? What up, Taco? He said DJ Envy. DJ Envy is what? I'm not even sure. Half of these dudes on the radio that say they DJ something or other ain't even DJs, yo. See, that's what what's this dude name? Flex is talking about. That's one of, what up, Beta? That's what Flex is busy really trying to say when he's like, he's the best DJ on his station, because Flex is probably the closest thing to a DJ they got there. You understand what I'm saying? Most of these other guys, they're not DJs by ability. That's just their name. For all I know, all their names is Dennis Johnson or some shit. They not DJs because they know how to spin a record. Exactly, like DJ Khaled. You go to a DJ Khaled party, he probably got a button he press, boop, and then everything plays. Yep, I remember Omar Epps battling on the turntables. Absolutely. Know the Ledge was the song that played. How about that? Okay, see. No, none of these guys. That's what freaking that's what I believe. See, motherfuckers don't have tact. I don't really care personally, Kim and them says, so you don't like digital DJs like Skrillex? I don't really care. But I'm saying, you can't say, if you're a digital DJ, you can't say that you're better than an official DJ that can get on some actual wax and tear it up and do his own mixes. You know, you can't say you're better than that guy. Come on now. You can say whatever the fuck else you want to say, but you can't say that. Who's cool as shit? And you've been here forever. You've just decided that people are cool as shit. You're here every fucking day for like the last how many weeks? and you've just decided just now, after being here every day for weeks. Fucking ant, yo. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, yo. I don't know what's up with some of y'all, man. Oh man. Oh man. That guys is crazy, yo. I don't even listen to the radio no more, so I wouldn't know who the best DJ is. Yeah, I gotta get the call-in thing straight. I'm gonna get the call-in thing. I gotta get the call-in thing straight. I'm guessing you meant to say hey aunt and not hey aunt. What are you using? A voice thing? Because it shouldn't be passed either. It should be passed with 2 S's. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Grammar police. Anyway, yeah, those are that's great also. You know what I'm saying? But what was I talking about? What was he talking about as general? Yeah, so that's how it was back in the day when the DJs. My cousin was a DJ, and I remember us having the fucking the truck that we ain't had to rent the truck because our families we've been in the trucking like forever, so you just go get a truck. But with the truck, we show up with the truck, all of the equipment on. And you know what I'm saying? You got to unpack. Motherfuckers been waiting for the DJ, yo, to you unpack and shit. And the DJ is the fucking star, yo. The DJ is a star, I'm trying to tell you. And then at the end of the night, you got to pack up. So the DJ always got to have people with him. Especially when you're doing like a block party. You know what I'm saying? Like a house. I'm not even talking about house parties, by the way. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about when you shutting the whole block down. You understand what I'm saying? Like those are the only... I don't know if he's ever done house parties. I'm assuming he has, but the only parties I've been to that he did was when we shut the whole block down, or when we was at the park. You understand what I'm saying? Big, we had the speakers that was like 6 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been to a house. I've been to one house party. That wasn't a family house party. I don't know if you want to call that a house party. But ever since my homeboy got shot in the house party, I've only been to one. Yeah, because the DJ used to be the star. It wasn't the MC. The MC was just the MC. The DJ was the star. He probably did. No. I think DJ actually used to DJ. Actually, I think he did used to DJ. Is it Kool Herc? My pops actually know a couple of those guys. Not for nothing. Not Kool Herc, but who I spoke to on the phone. I was younger. The nigga called the house and shit. I mean, he did it to himself. You want to hear the story? I tell you the story. He did it to himself. I don't know what's up with the mustache. It's like that hair right there, right? And then just I don't know. Whatever, nigga. I should just cut it all off. See, when you black, you can't have like a face with no hair on it. That shit look gay. All right, I'll tell y'all the story. So, I used to live in Concourse Village, right? So, my peoples, we all go into a party. It starts out, it was me, my cousin Black, my cousin Al, Slick, my homeboy, not my brother, and Mandel and Shaka. Matter of fact, Shaka wasn't even with us yet. So we walk into the party, 6 of us. So we walk into the party. When we walk into the party, we see Shaka. So we pick up Shaka. The party is like on 167 maybe. 167 or like 169, something like 167 in Sheridan. So we walking on the block. So while we walking, we see like 3, 4 more people we know. So we like, yo, we going to this party. So niggas link up. So we walk and we see like 6 more people we know. So we going to this party. We link up. We walk and we see a couple more people we know. So we all going to the party. We link up. By the time we get to the party, we started off with like 6, 7 of us. By the time we get to the party, we about 30 deep. So we at the party. So we go up in the party and we chilling and shit. We having a good time, whatever the case might be. So this dude, Mandel, we used to be on the same football team. Matter of fact, I think we was playing football that year. What up, Ali? Ali Talib. I think we was playing. I think that year we played football. So so we go into the party, right? So we up in the party. So my homeboy Mandel, we call him OD. He has a issue with dancing and not stepping on people. But the problem was he kept stepping on and bumping into this one particular kid. And he was a little guy, like a little guy. And Mandel, he was our running back. So for anybody that knows anything about football, Mandel was built like this. You understand what I'm saying? He was short, stocky. He was a running back. He was built like this. And he bumping into some little frail little dude, stepping on his feet, everything else. So the first, he did it a couple of times. I'm looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? He's like, dancing like he's doing a mosh pit or some shit. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. So the kid asked him to stop like 2 or 3 times. He's still dancing like he in a mosh pit, stepping on the dude. And he's like, yo, what? You got a problem? Like, what up, Z? Like, yo, what the hell? So they make such a big spectacle that the people that's running the party stop the whole shit. Dude come out with the hammer, say we all gotta leave. Our people, we all gotta leave. We like, fuck that. We ain't going nowhere. It's 30 of us up in this bitch. We ain't going nowhere. This our block. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't our block. Like we off the ways, but we don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just a different time, man. It was just a different, I can't even explain it. So we like, yo, we ain't going nowhere. So while we saying that, and we talking to the dude, and when I say he come out with the hammer, he's not acting like he got the hammer, all right? He comes out with it. He's not acting like he got it. Everybody can see it. Nobody cares. We don't care. The people that's nobody, this is the Bronx, nigga. Don't nobody care. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is like, yo, turn the music back on. Don't nobody care. Like, imagine you being somewhere. You come out with the hammer and nobody cared. Niggas is looking at you like you a clown. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Turn the music back on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, this is the Bronx show. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, so we're like, nobody don't care. Like, we don't care. The female, nobody's running. Nobody's scared. Nobody's screaming. None of that. Everybody's just like, yo, turn the music back on, man. What you doing? So the dude that he was stepping on, right? Him and his people leave. It's like 4 or 5 of them. They all run out the door and leave. Dumbass OD Mandel, he run after them. So when I see him run outside after them, I'm standing there with my cousin Black, Fancy Black Pesos. I'm standing there with him, and we arguing with the dude. But when I see homeboy run out, yo, I'm laughing at this, right? But you have to be there. Like, how the nigga came out with the gun, and he was like trying to like be mad, threatening, like, yo, y'all gotta get up out of here. Like, he was being mad, threatening, and niggas just looking at this nigga like, yo, turn the music back on, man. Like, what are you doing, yo? Everybody's having a good time, man. That's on these niggas. Like, niggas don't even care. Anyway, so nobody seen him run out except for me. What's up, Kendra? How you doing today? So nobody see him run out the door except for me. I'm the only one that seen him run out that we're with. Other people probably saw him. I don't know, but like that we there with, all right? Because there's 2 rooms, there's 2 bedrooms, and there's the living room. A lot of our peoples is in one of the bedrooms dancing, and there's no furniture in the whole house, by the way. So a lot of people is in the I hope you're having a beautiful day today. So a lot of our people is in the bedroom dancing. We got some of us is in the stairwell, whatever. So when he runs out the door, the people that's already outside that's with us, they don't know what the fuck that's for. So I run out after him because that's my homie. I can't let him just go outside. I already know what he's up to. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he's loose cannon. So I run out after him. While I'm running out after him, I run past some of the people that's in the steps that I know. I'm like, yo, this nigga just ran outside. I said, yo, we about to fight. No, I'm not taking my tie off, baby girl. I'm okay. So I'm like, yo. So I'm running on the stairs. So I tell homeboy, I'm like, yo, I tell some of the people on the stairs, because some of the people that we picked up, they on the stairs, I think they smoking or drinking or whatever they doing. And I'm like, yo, go tell these guys that we headed outside because we about to fight these dudes. So they run upstairs to go back into the party. I don't know what they did when they ran upstairs, but they ran upstairs to go back into the party. I run outside. Yeah, it's about to rain. So when I get outside, okay, the front of the building is here, right? The front of the building is here. Where you at, Beta? So the front of the building is here. There's a steps is right here. There's a long walk right here. And then there's the gate to leave. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like an alleyway and there's a building on either side. The building is on either side. So when I get to the front of the stairs, shout out to Brooklyn, yo. When I get to the front of the stairs and I come out the door, he's already almost in the middle. He's already on the outside of the gate. So now I'm running to where the gate is at. By the time I get to where the gate is at and I step onto the sidewalk and I take 2 steps, he's in the middle of the street. When he's in the middle of the street, I see one dude pass the little nigga something in his hand. When he passed the little dude something in his hand, dude turned around and started letting off. Bang, bang, bang. It wasn't that loud and shit. It was more like, it wasn't even that loud, to be honest with you. He had something small. But I do see the sparks coming up at my feet. Like I did almost get shot. I do see the sparks pop. Like if that dude, like if the gun, if he was a little bit stronger, he knew how to aim or whatever, you know, he wasn't pointing. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but he was shooting the concrete. Sparks was jumping up at my feet. I jumped behind the car. When I jump behind the car, I look up and I see him running down the block and I see my homeboy run past me. So I turned and I ran after my homeboy. I'm not running after nigga with a gun. I ran after my homeboy to see if he was okay because he's running on the block. Now you gotta understand, this dude is our, I think, second running back. He was probably the second or third fastest guy on the team. I'm probably like 6th or 7th at best on a good day, but like realistically, I'm probably about the 10th or 11th fastest. I was a wide receiver. That was my main position. Wide receiver, outside linebacker, in defensive end, and cornerback I played, but more wide receiver. Shout out to Pittsfield, Queens. Shout out to Burlington. Shout out to Mass. So I run down the block, and when I get to the corner, he hit. So he can't walk, like he's all fucked up. So I threw the nigga on my shoulder and I start walking uphill. Anybody ever been to Sheraton Ave? You know, was he on Sheraton or Sherman? He was on Sheraton or Sherman. I mean, it was a long time ago. I'm not 100. Shout out to Virginia Tech. Anyway, so I end up walking up about 1 or 2 blocks, and I just can't walk no more. Like this dude, he outweighed me. He heavier than me. I'm doing the best I can. I'm like, yo, we look down the block. Look down the block. The hospital was dumb far away, but you could see it. You understand what I'm saying? So we end up calling we end up stopping the cab, and the cab called the cops, and the cops got an EMS for him. He ended up pulling through. But yeah, it was. Thank you, Kendra. Kendra says, Ty looks good. You fixed it just fine. Thank you. I appreciate you. But yeah, definitely. That's why I don't go to house parties. After that, I don't really fuck with house parties. I don't care for them. I don't like them. I went to one after that. One ever after that. And that was like years later. Like, yeah, like, and it had nothing to do with the house party. You understand what I'm saying? It's like sometimes you don't know like the niggas you with. You understand what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta be careful about the people that you with. You understand what I'm saying? Like he was picking on that little nigga. I already know what it is. I know him. You understand what I'm saying? He was picking on that little nigga. He was trying to, because he's the type of dude that he's always trying to figure out a way to set it on somebody so he could try to get clout. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's just Springfield, Mass. Like that's the type of dude he is. You understand what I'm saying? He's always trying to like set it on somebody so he can get clout. He was trying to like get his name up. He was like doing some stupid shit all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Like my nigga, we already cool with you. Like you don't gotta do all of that other stuff to like you don't gotta do that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? At least that's the way I am. You understand what I'm saying? Like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I don't need you to go out of your way and do anything. You understand? Yo, I'm so serious right now. Like I really don't. If I fuck with you, I really don't need you to go out of your way. Like you know what I'm saying? I just don't. What up, KD? Yeah, I don't like, but that's me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think sometimes I'm so secure about shit, it seems insecure. You understand what I'm saying? Because, okay, so I can't tell that story. Maybe a different day. Maybe in the morning I'll tell the story. I can't tell the story right now. But well, we should all love ourselves. What the fuck is wrong with that? Shout out to Hartford. All of us in the city need to go up to Mahogany's house one day where she could cook some food and we could all eat out, have a nice party. I know I got a ton of stories. I've been involved in a lot of shenanigans, yo. Like I've been involved in a lot of shenanigans. Like, oh man, yo. All right, that's what it is, Aunt. Why are you coming to the Bronx, Aunt? Where you live? Like in Brooklyn or some shit? I've been involved in a lot of shenanigans. Like the shit is retarded. I could go for some collard greens. I'm not even lying. Nah, that's not a story, nigga. That's just what everyday life was back in the 80s. Yo, back in the 80s, for y'all that don't know, like that's how everyday life was. You had to choose walking on the same side as the fucking dirty niggas. That's why I don't want to get into that for different reasons, but you had to choose to walk on the side of the street with the little dirty kid niggas, or you had to choose to walk on the side of the abandoned buildings and the fucking the stray dogs. That's just what that was. Y'all ever heard of Webster Projects? I used to walk past Webster Projects almost every single day. Webster Projects is one of the most dangerous projects in the Bronx. What? I used to walk past there every single day for years. I'm not even from Webb. So you know what I'm talking about, right, Pat? Yeah, it's dangerous ass projects, yo. I used to walk past Webster Projects on Webster on Webb on Webb. Washington Ave. Oh yeah, you know I know exactly. Matter of fact, I got fam over there. I have fam that grew up over there. Yeah, I used to walk past there all the time. As a little kid, man, I was like 12 years old. I used to walk past Webb all the time, yo. And then you just gotta walk like you serious, yo. Like, yo, fuck it, yo. Because I'm gonna let you know right now. All right, that's what it is, Pat. Because I'm gonna let you know right now, like, I'm like this. If I could avoid, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been like this for a long time. I've been like this as of recently in my life. If I could avoid conflict, I'm gonna try to avoid conflict. I never want to allow. I don't. I don't want to have beef on your terms. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have beef on your terms, not on your terms. If you force my hand, it is what it is after that. But if I could walk away from some shit, I walk away from it. I don't give a fuck. I don't have like that type of pride. Like, oh man, that nigga like punked me or some shit like that. Like, I don't have pride like that. You understand what I'm saying? I've lost a couple of people, and I've seen quite a few people die by having pride like that. And I've seen quite a few people have to kill a nigga because they had pride like that, and then they took it somewhere and it couldn't go backwards and it'd be over nothing. 169th and 3rd. Yeah, I used to live right up the block from there. Yeah, it's crazy, yo. That's what I be trying to tell people, man. Like the Bronx, that's why what I'm telling you. Yeah, it's not pride. It's too much pride. We're not supposed to have too much pride. We should have pride. You understand what I'm saying? What up, Ron Williams? We should have pride. It's when you have too much pride. You understand what I'm saying? But we should have pride. We should feel good about ourselves. We should be confident. You know what I'm saying? We should love ourselves. Those are all things that we should do. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, please, everybody hit that like button. I'll be forgetting to say that shit. But yeah, I used to walk past Webb all the time by myself. I remember the first time I had a homeboy that actually lived in Webb, right? The nigga lived like on the 15th floor or some shit like that. Never took the elevator. That shit was retarded. So the first time I went to his house, he was like, yo, I didn't know what floor he lived on. So we go into his fucking building and the nigga start running up the stairs. So I'm thinking we going to like the 5th, 6th floor, 4th floor or some shit. The nigga ran all the way to the 15th floor. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, yo? Yo, I'm like, and then I'm back of my mind, like, I'm never coming back to this dude's crib. And then I went in his house. He had all the video games. Nigga had the Nintendo and all of the games that go to the Nintendo. So I was like, I gotta come over here as often as possible. Yep. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. Wait, 167. That's right next to the school. That's right after the school, after the church, right? Yeah, Webster Projects. Everybody know about Webster. Everybody know about Webb. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, I walk past there enough, yo. I had family that live in there. You said somebody said Washington Ave. I had family that lived over there. Poochie. Yeah, and in the winter, the shit burning. In the winter, you gotta walk around with fucking bikinis on and shit. Be so hot. They don't want to get sued. It be so hot, yo. Padrino said PJs don't play Con Ed. I would love to live up in there. He's so hot in the damn summer. I lived in Tennessee for a while. Yeah, I lived in Tennessee. I lived in Sevierville, next to Pigeon Forge. Yep, AC on in the winter, facts. I lived in Sevierville next to Pigeon Forge. Why, Jill? You know where I'm talking about? It's like a 3-town thing over there. Like they all like. Tennessee was okay. It was okay. Just I didn't have a license back then, so I wasn't able to just get up and go when I wanted. But other than that, it was okay. I make friends everywhere I go. Like all I gotta do is want to make friends. I'm gonna meet people. All I gotta do is want to. It's just half of the time I just be like, people are crazy. What up, Guns? That's what it is. Hit that like button. Yeah, but Pigeon Forge is actually where Dollywood is. Pigeon Forge, for everybody that don't know, it's like it's like a strip. They got like a strip in it, like Las Vegas and shit. Like mad hotels and like I don't know if they were casinos or game rooms or whatever. Yeah, exactly. So I know what I'm talking about. I've been around. I've been around. I've had a few experiences. I also freaking this chick I was dating got me fired because she thought I was having sex with the damn boss. I wasn't having sex with the boss. The boss was just flirtatious. I guess. I don't know. Nope, I've never used Airbnb. I do know that Airbnb is causing for rates in New York City for apartments to go up. I do know that. And they're making the rates go up in places where they don't necessarily want the rates to go up. So they're running people out of areas in the city and running them into like the Bronx and parts of Brooklyn, causing for gentrification. Yo, it's crazy, yo. Will you just be seeing stuff happening? No, I didn't go to any Tennessee games. I wish I would have, but no, I didn't. But we did watch them every Saturday. And then when nobody going to Burger King or the supermarket, and then there's no supermarket to go to because everybody visiting. Ha! Facts! But they'll just change and shit. People are going to go to Burger King, not the supermarket. People are going to go to Burger King. But yeah, like that's how shit go though. It is what it is. You can't. It's like, just in general, it's like we don't pay attention to shit until it's too late. Right? Because, okay, I'm going to give it a perfect example. Remember when they first started talking about this No Kid Left Behind shit that they passed? What up, Zoo? Remember when they was talking about this and who else is here? Everybody that's still here, type something in so we can see who's still here. Have I ever used the Uber? I don't know if I've ever used the Uber because I don't take taxis. I actually like the subway, and my ex used to have a car, so it was never no reason. Not really, can't even call her my ex no more. We ain't been together in like a year and a half, 2 years. But what's that talking about? Yeah, people were like, shit gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? Shit gotta happen, right? So remember when they was talking about that No Kid Left Behind shit? I was busy telling people how much of a bad idea it was. I used to have people arguing at me, yo, pissed off at me, talking about I don't care about the kids, this and this and that. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's people like me that's ruining the country. What? I don't think that they should help the kid. Like all types of different crazinesses. And I say, yo, look, what sense does it make to take money from a school that's already not doing well and put it into a school that's doing well? That doesn't make sense. The school that's not doing well, obviously they need more money. They need more, not money, but resources. They need more resources. How are you going to take money from schools that are under how do you say, underachieving, and give it to the schools that are overachieving? So you're going to make sure that the schools that's already doing good has everything that they need and more, and the schools that need help, you're going to take all the help away from them. That shit is retarded. That don't even make any sense. No, I don't. What's up, Source? I don't even think that was Bill Clinton. Wasn't that what up, Sav? Wasn't that Bush? That was the second Bush, wasn't it? It doesn't even matter. That shit didn't make no sense. Yeah, it was Bush. It was Bush. It was the second Bush. That shit didn't even make no sense. I'm blaming everything on Bill. That shit didn't even make no sense, yo. That shit was retarded. And I'm busy arguing this shit to people. Like, you don't understand, yo. I'm busy arguing this to people. Like, that don't make any sense. So you're trying to tell me if a kid is hungry, you're going to take food away from the kid that's hungry and give it to the kid that's full. That's what you're going to do. How does that make any sense? You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know. And right now, that is one of the main downfalls of our public school system. You have schools that they can't get enough, resources, because of the laws that has been passed is going to take any resources that they could possibly get for improvement and give them to schools that don't even need the resources. Yeah, they had to get rid of those. You understand what I'm saying? I was fortunate. I went to a very small school called PS59. I was fortunate. It was a tiny school. And the reason why I was fortunate is because the school was so small, you know, even though we still had classes that was just like, it don't make sense. How you gonna have 30 students in the classroom of one teacher? Like, that's crazy. But the school was just small, though. It was really small. So they was able to like do stuff with the curriculum that, you know, they wouldn't have been able to do if there was a bigger school, which means more paperwork. So I was fortunate. Shit, I used to do homework and everything until like the 3rd grade. I had this teacher that fucking, and I'm gonna tell you the irony of all this bullshit. This teacher, okay, when I was in the 3rd grade, right? Was it the 3rd or the 4th grade? I believe it was the 3rd grade. When I was in, yes, I do have one. When I was in the 3rd grade, right? Talking to Jill. When I was in the 3rd grade, in my school, it went like this. There was, let's say, 1st grade school classes go like this: 1-1, those were the smartest kids. 1-2, those were the second like smartest kids, obviously. Then there was like 1-3. And those was like the kids that obviously, you know, whatever, need a little bit more attention, I guess. I don't know how you want to say it. So when I got to 3rd grade, they decided they were going to move me from 3-2 to 3-1. The only reason why I didn't get into 2-1 to begin with was because I didn't talk a lot in school. Like, I went to school, like I was a shy kid. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I didn't talk that much. I stayed to myself. I wasn't very social, and this stuff matters in school, whether y'all know it or not, how social your child is. So, and I didn't have, I had a single parent. It was just my father. So I didn't have somebody that, you know, he had to work, and, you know, I had 3 older brothers and he had to work, and he had so much other stuff that he had to do that he just couldn't, you know, get to the school and advocate for me the way that, you know, somebody that would have had, you know, a 2-parent household could do. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody hit that like button when y'all come in here. So, when I got to 3rd grade, I was in 3-2. 3-2 was overcrowded. They had too many students in 3-2, so they had to move one of the students from 3-2 to 3-1. I was the smartest kid in the damn class. So they, yo, that's crazy. Yo, I'm laughing about this shit right now because it never really sunk into me and shit. Them motherfuckers put me into a class that I didn't, that I shouldn't even have been in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? I should have never been in 3-2. You understand what I'm saying? I should have never been in 3-2. But they did, because I didn't speak out. I didn't talk that much. Yo, later, Aunt, enjoy your day. I didn't speak out. I didn't talk that much. I didn't have a parent that was advocating for me. No, I wasn't in no damn special ed. So they moved me to 3-1. So 3-1 is basically the smartest kids in the school. So in 3rd grade. So they moved me to 3-1. When they moved me to 3-1, the teacher that was in that class, her name was Mrs. Pinkerton. I believe she's the principal of the school now. She didn't like the fact that they put another student into her class. So she treated me like shit. She didn't allow me to go on no trips. She tried to call me out and fucking point me out every opportunity she got. Anytime she thought I didn't know the answer to something, she called on me. Every time it was time for us to hand in homework, and if I didn't have something right, like she used to do me so fucking dirty. No, I couldn't go on no trips. We went to the she didn't let me go to the Statue of Liberty. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. I was smart. She couldn't move me back to the other class. All of my test grades, all my tests was like, I was like scoring like 90s and up on like every test I took. She couldn't say that I wasn't smart enough for the class and I was falling behind in the curriculum. There was nothing she could do. She just didn't want me there because she didn't want others to have to teach another student. It's crazy. Yeah, I can't even get mad at my pops because he was a single parent. He had 4 kids. You know, he did the best he could, you know? And I always was the person that needed the least attention. Like, I can go do, like, I don't need, like, I'm weird. Like, I don't need, if I went 3-4 days without speaking to another soul, it probably wouldn't make me, I probably wouldn't even notice. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. Like, I would be so fixated on other things I needed to do, shit that interests me, stuff like that. I'd be so fixated on stuff that I wouldn't even notice. Like, I don't know how to say it. I'm just low maintenance. I'm really low maintenance. Yeah, my father, like, he did the best he could. It is what it is. I mean, it was a teacher doing me dirty. Like, what? And this is back in the 80s when you didn't really question teachers. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like nowadays where you come home, you be like, yo, my teacher like doing some fucked up shit, and your parent is on top of it. That was a different era. You understand what I'm saying? It was just a different era. Like, I'm not upset. I'm not angry and nothing. I'm pissed off at that bitch. Like, why would you treat a child like that? Like, I had nothing to do with them putting me in that class. All of my friends was in 3-2. And after that, I stayed in the 1 classes. I stayed in the small classes after that. But all of my friends was in 3-2. Like, what the fuck? I didn't even want to be here. You put me into a class. I mean, everybody know everybody. Don't get it wrong. But like, all of my friends was in the class you just took me out of. I don't want to be here. What up, Tam? Jay says, real talk. I taught high school ESE kids, Pompey Beach. Kodak Black was there. He said a kid tried to fight me and I quit. Okay. Padrino was a tutor. That's what it is. What up, Rachel? I ain't been seeing you in a couple of days. I should put you on a timeout. I miss seeing that avatar with you looking down at your phone while you're trying to take a picture of yourself. Like, you didn't realize you should have looked at the mirror. Nah, we definitely need to be more. But like I said, that was just a different era. That was just an era where you didn't really question the teachers. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't really question teachers back then. Teachers had a much bigger effect on children back then than they do now. Like, I be trying to explain to people, you gotta understand, your child is with their teachers more than they're with you in the course of a day. Child wakes up, go to school for 8 hours, right? About 8 hours, your child goes to school, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 7 hours. Your child is in class, school, at least 7 damn hours. So they come home, what? 4, 5, 6, right? Then maybe you get home. You get my point? They come home 4, 5, 6. Maybe you get home like 6. You understand what I'm saying? Then 7, 8, 9, you chilling with your kids, right? 10 maybe. Then your kid goes to bed. That's 4 hours. Your kid been in school. Your kid been in class 7. But definitely we need more community things in our community, because you know what I'm saying. Single parents need assistance. It's just that's what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Single parents need assistance, but it's hard out here because you got a lot of scumbags. You got a lot of child molesters. You got a lot of just delinquent individuals. You got a lot of people that don't really have nothing to do with their lives, no direction. You got a lot of people that if they see that somebody has any type of potential, since they don't believe they have a potential, they're gonna try to throw a monkey wrench in your plans. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of that. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. You're forgiven, Rachel. Don't let it happen again. Anyway, everybody, I gotta go. Um, you might not be able to tell, but I am exhausted. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm gonna be on tomorrow. I'm exhausted. Um, I have a lot on my mind. You could always tell when like I'm mentally exhausted because I don't make as many videos. Although they ain't shit to really make videos about right now, to be honest with you. But I don't make as many videos. I look up into that about the triple X killer. I look up on that. But I'm exhausted. I'm mentally exhausted more than anything else. Um, I gotta change my routine. Oh, one question. You know my outro, the thing I say as I'm going out. Do y'all think I should change that or keep it the same? Because I say a lot of stuff. I was oh man, because I say a lot of stuff. Do y'all think I should change that or because I say a lot of stuff? I don't know what to change it to, but I was just thinking. I was like going over it the other day. I was like, God dang it, I'm saying a lot of different things, yo. All right, I'm keeping. I'll find something soon. What the fuck you think I'm looking for? Like a predator or a robot? what what am I looking for? Oh, videos, yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh man. Yo, if y'all just understood how my brain works, when people just be saying stuff, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be in conversations with people. I got a brother, right? Real quick before I go. I got a brother, right? And whenever I'm with him and I just start laughing, the first thing he do is he tries to go over everything that he just said to me. Yeah, I'm always looking for understanding. That's facts. That's facts. I'm always looking for understanding. But the first thing he do, my brother Jeff, love him. The first thing he do is he be like going over like, what did I say? What did I do? And I just be like, sometimes you just laughing, nigga. When I be laughing at him though, he'll do something and it'll just be too funny, yo. I'm telling you, he's just too funny. And I just start laughing. And he just be like, what did I do? What did I do? What did I say? And then he try to go over like what he just said or did and shit. And I just be rolling, yo. It'll just be so funny. We used to when I used to drive trucks, right? We'll be going like out of town. So we'll be in the cab of the truck driving to wherever we going, right? And he'll just be talking because he likes talking. And like when we're driving on the road, I don't really talk that much. I be quiet. So he'll just be talking, and then I'll just start laughing because he'll say some shit that just don't make sense. And then that's it. He stops talking and he'll sit there quiet for like an hour and a half. We're like on a 4-hour drive, yo. He'll be quiet for like an hour and a half, just quiet, not saying a word. Because every time he start talking, I start laughing. He's like, what are you laughing at? Oh, man, I love my brother, yo. Oh, man. He came through the other day, too. That was a good look. But I just be laughing, yo. I don't know. I do be looking for meaning in everything, not for nothing. You definitely do that. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.